What's good? It's your girl Ann the Bronze Goddess, and I'm actually here today to do a belly shot type video, but also telling you guys a little bit about how I was able to lose my pregnancy weight so quickly. I am not 100% back. I do not have a six-pack yet. None of that. However, I was able to lose the majority of my pregnancy weight within less than 3 weeks. I gave birth on November 18th. Today is December 6th, and I'm going to show you guys what I am looking like. Before I get into that, I will tell you that my daughter is right next to me. So if you hear a little baby ooh and ah, she's only 2 weeks old and she's next to me. So I'm going to show you guys what my stomach's looking like now. And these pants are getting too big for me. But anyway, this is what my stomach is looking like. But I think it's about 16 or 18 days postpartum. And this is what I'm looking like from the side. I definitely need to work on it. It's a little bit darker than it is normally. That's typically how it is once you have a baby. But I'm still working on my stomach and everything like that. But I have been able to lose quite a bit of the weight. So, girl, how did you do it? The main thing I want to tell you guys is probably what you don't want to hear. And that's that you have to eat relatively healthy while you're pregnant. Now, don't get me wrong, I have not denied myself very much. If I wanted a pumpkin pie, a slice of pumpkin pie, if I wanted cheesecake, I did get those things, but I have never eaten so much fruits and vegetables and things like that. I did eat pretty healthy. I kept up with my weight the entire time. The doctor told me that I could gain anywhere between 25 to 30 to 35 pounds, and I ended up gaining about 32 pounds or so. I was on pace to gain 25, and at the end, I blew up. Okay, so, but within the first week, I had already lost about 20 of those pounds because I had to go for a follow-up for my doctor's appointment, and I had lost about 20. And I really do believe that a majority of that weight was because I was gaining weight the healthy way. And, another thing I want to say is typically I do lose about 20 pounds after childbirth. It's my third child. And one of the reasons is because, I don't know if you guys know this, but, when you're pregnant, a good bit of that weight has to do with the baby. Not just the fact that the baby can weigh anywhere between 7 to 8 pounds, but the uterus weighs 2 pounds, and the fluid in the uterus weighs 2 pounds, and the placenta weighs 2 pounds. When you actually add up all the weight that has to do with the pregnancy, that's why they tell you to gain anywhere between 25 to 30 pounds or so, because a lot of that weight has to do with the baby. It has nothing to do with you. It has to do with the placenta and the womb and all of that. So I lost about 20 pounds right away, and I still have a few more pounds to lose. I haven't been on a scale since my 1 week checkup, but I'm pretty close. I just have to work on my stomach. So eating healthy, trying, not necessarily denying yourself, but if you have a craving for something sweet, try some fruit. I love pineapples, and they're pretty sweet, but that's one of the things that you can do. Pineapples, frozen yogurt, things like that. Fruit, if you like fruit like that. Parfaits are a really good alternative to like a sundae. Try a parfait. And if you do eat something that's sweet, do it all in moderation. The whole idea of you gaining 70, 80, 90 pounds with a pregnancy, a lot of that weight, most of that weight is going to be yours because the baby's going to be 7 to 8 pounds. And, with the whole pregnancy thing, you're going to lose maybe about 20. So you don't want to necessarily be carrying around all that extra weight. If you feel like you would love sweets, find healthier alternatives for you to, be able to get your little sweet craving done. If you like salt, if you like chips, figure out, okay, I like the crunch of chips. Maybe try a little bit of cucumber or something like that. Something that's really crunchy, that's not too bad for you. Carrots, cucumber, things like that. But one of my main things is I feel like I ate pretty healthy while I was pregnant, and a lot of the weight that I gained had to do with the baby. Another thing that I have been doing, as you guys probably can tell, I have been breastfeeding. Breastfeeding is the number one way to lose weight. One of the reasons is because breastfeeding typically burns 1,200 calories a day. When I left the hospital, they told me to change my diet to up the calorie intake to 27 to 3,000 calories a day. And the baby, of course, with the breastfeeding takes 1,200 calories a day. My appetite has gone down significantly since giving birth. I'm busy. I have 3 children now. And, with me breastfeeding and still eating very, very healthy, I think that's another reason why I'm losing a lot of the weight. I'm drinking a lot of water, keeping my system nice and clean. And another thing that I think that you guys may want to do for losing the weight quickly is the belly binders. I talked about these before. They actually gave me this particular belly binder at the hospital when I was pregnant with my last daughter, Kaya. And this is just very, very similar to the waist cinchers. I'll show you guys how this kind of works. What you typically do is you just wrap this around your body as tight as you can. And this helps to shrink your uterus into place. Now, the reason why most people still look pregnant after giving birth is because their uterus is still swollen, and it takes a few weeks for your uterus to shrink back into the shape that it was prior to being pregnant. And that's why you still have this pudge most of the time. So this is the belly binder they gave me at the hospital, but I also purchased one on eBay. If you don't get one at your hospital, you can easily buy one. I got this one on eBay for like $3 from China. And I love this one as well. Just a simple little belly binder. This one has the little eye hooks there. Put this on you again, just like the other one, really, really tight. And that helps to shrink your uterus. Now, I don't wear these as much as I did the last time because I'm pretty happy with where I am. You know, I still have some work to do, but I'm not at the point where I can work out yet. The doctor pretty much told me not to do any kind of working out until I've been 6 weeks post. But after my 6-week mark and I get the clearance from my doctor, I'm going to be going into ab mode. I want my abs to be, you know, washboard abs or as close as I can get them. But anyway, I hope this video has been helpful for you. You know, the main thing I want to tell you guys is eat relatively healthy while you're pregnant. If you have cravings, find healthier alternatives for those cravings or eat it in moderation. Don't sit there and eat a whole tub of ice cream. Do frozen yogurt. Do smaller portions. Get yourself one of those measuring cups. And put 1 cup of whatever you want in there so you can kind of portion control. Make little small snack bags with chips in it. Not necessarily, you know, a whole bag of chips, but just do like little tiny snack bags where you put like a handful of them in there. Do trail mix. There's so many different healthy alternatives because if you don't, you will be stuck with a lot of this weight. So eat healthy, drink a lot of water, breastfeed if you can. It's good for you. It's also good for the baby. It gives them lots of good nutrients. It also helps you to build a healthy bond with your baby. I love breastfeeding the baby and having her little tiny hand wrap around my finger when I'm breastfeeding. It gives you that closeness for her. It also helps her immune system, things like that. And last but not least, try the different belly binders. And if you don't get one at your hospital, easily go on eBay and get you one for like less than $5. So today is December the 19th. It's almost 2 weeks since I shot the initial part of this video, but I wanted you guys to see how my stomach has already changed in a matter of a little less than 2 weeks. So right now I'm at 4 weeks and 3 days postpartum, December 19th, and I want you guys to see what I'm looking like. So let me step back and show you guys. So yeah, my stomach is still dark. It's getting lighter than it was before. This is what it's looking like. I can see a little bit of definition trying to peek through from the side. That's not me sucking in. That's me sucking in. That's what I would like to be at, but I'm not there yet. So hopefully, I just want to lose, I don't know, I'm not on a scale, but I just want to lose a little bit more weight and just get a little bit more tone in my tummy area. If you guys have been watching me and been watching my recent outfit of the days, I've actually been confident enough to rock my first crop top. 3 weeks postpartum. So if you guys haven't seen that video, I'll be sure and link it below. Hope you guys have enjoyed this, and yeah, good luck on your journey for those of you who are expecting, and I will see you guys in the next video. Till next time, later divas and dudes. Deuces, honey.